They called me the Chameleon.
It's time now for Wild Adventure with Alfred Ross.
Back when I was a professional big game hunter, I used to drop at least 3 of these bushmeat every morning for the hunting camp like a 6-inch putt. But times have changed and big game hunting is no longer cool. Many animals are endangered. Hello, what have we here? Far be it from me to interfere with Mother Nature's grand design. I'll just step over here out of the way. Ah, the macabre dance of death. One's misfortune is another's gain.
There they go. People are much more like sheep than they can possibly realize. They travel in herds, they eat together, and they even entertain the same boring thoughts. And what about school? What's it good for? Breaking your spirit and training you to be a good little herd animal? That's what. I wonder how many people know that this so-called modern school system of ours was modeled after the pre-World War I Prussian army. Yeah, right down to the ranks. I mean, rows of seats. What's next, I wonder? Uniforms? Even with assigned seating, I always found a way to sit in the back of the class and wear clothes that matched the far wall in appearance. But that was only my superficial technique that was obvious to the lesser minds around me. Ramona knows acknowledgments aren't allowed inside. We have an understanding, you see.
Good morning, class. Take out your books and work on yesterday's assignment quietly and orderly.
While my peers trudged home and spent useless hours memorizing useless facts, I turned to my favorite shows on television: Wild Adventure, Wild Kingdom, Wildlife Mysteries, and so forth. It was as though these nature programs were created specifically for me, teaching me the basics of living, reverting back to the primal laws of what is really important. But of all the nature hosts, it was Alfred Ross's voice that I heard in my head, patiently preparing me for that obstacle course which is life. Through hours of studying nature films, I zeroed in on the passive defensive techniques of certain prey animals and perfected the freeze whenever the teacher was casting about for quarry. While other kids are squirming helplessly in their seats like cattle lined up for slaughter, I simply turn my head imperceptibly slow to one side and freeze. No blinking, no breathing, no movement until the danger passes.
Are you chewing gum?
But that is only part of the process. I never speak to the teacher, never make eye contact like some idiots do. I keep movement down to only the essentials and always as slow as possible. Hey, can South American giant sloths be wrong? I learned early that it is the quick movements that alert predators. Other kids go home and study their butts off. Me, I'm listening to a different drummer.
Hide. Be still. Duck behind Lucy Zimmerman's head.
In times of crisis, I can hear Alfred Ross's deep, booming voice giving me instructions, like God talking to Moses. One evening, just after I had gotten off the phone with Lucy Zimmerman to compliment her big hairstyle and offer condolences about our house burning down, Tim Collins rang me up to helpfully inform me that he had it from good authority that our teacher was ill and the dreaded Mr. Sims would probably substitute the next day.
Tomorrow? Oh man, he goes up and down every road, doesn't he?
Man, what are you gonna do?
Man, I don't know
A cold wave of fear ran up my spine, making my neck hair stand on end in the classic fight or flight response. It is well known that Sims asks everyone questions, and I mean everyone. I recognized Tim's real motivation for the call was to rattle my cage, if you will, because of his envy of my talents, and not to mention the fact that we both knew that Ramona Gonzalez liked me best. But I played the game with him, showing just a hint of fear and resignation to the fact that my no-call record, and therefore my dynasty, would no doubt end tomorrow. Finally, I thanked him profusely for being such a good friend, and gushing a little, hung up. After some thought, I retrieved episode 57 of Wild Adventure and watched and listened to the master speak of an animal that was both large and an expert of camouflage, the Bengal tiger.
It's time now for Wild Adventure with Alfred Ross.
Take a look at him. He's several hundred pounds of pure muscle, but put him in the filtered light of a jungle, and where is he?
Sis?
He goes up and down every road, doesn't
Sim, ducking eye loose Zimmerman's head.
he? He goes up and down every road, doesn't he?
One misfortune and another's gain.
Now, first things first, how to create a dappled light effect, like in a jungle, a mixture of shadows and light. How about bars of shadows and light?
Can you hear me now?
What?
Can you hear me now?
Oh, I get it. Haha.
Good. That's messed up.
Brother.
Hey John, how's it going?
Fine, Tim. Just fine.
Ah, some shirt you got there. Mind turning the volume down on it? But seriously, what's the deal?
I don't know, Tim. Just don't know anymore.
What did Chief Crazy Horse say? It's a good day to die.
South America, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to study a little geography. What is the capital of Bolivia? Do you know the capital of Bolivia?
Jerk.
What is the language spoken in Brazil?
Lower your eyes, son. Remember, eyes attract eyes, and don't let him see the shine of them.
How do you like that? The Invisible Boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's very important that we learn as much as we possibly can about South America. Those people owe us a lot of money, you know.
John! I bet John Wilson knows the answer.
Oh my God!
Skunks and octopi do have their ways.
The next day was a prey animal's worst nightmare. Sims made some inquiries. At first, no one knew what he was talking about.
But then, a search of the school computer showed that I did indeed exist, and held high grades with a near perfect average.
I felt like a blind meerkat on an exposed rock waiting for the swooping eagle. Some of the kids looked at me like I was some kind of fallen hero. Then again, some thought it was funny. I've seen this sort of thing in my fish tank. When a fish shows weakness, the others eat him.
Mr. Wilson, stand up. Do you know the answer? Sit down.
Timmy. What's with him? Is he a predator by proxy now? Working with the enemy he is. Let's see what Ross has to say.
It's time now for Wild Adventure with Alfred Ross.
Who is the most efficient predator? Is it the snake with its stealth technology?
That's it. I'm going to be a predator. That's the ticket. Top of the food chain. Hey, Ma! Top of the world, Ma!
It's lonely at the top, brother. It's lonely at the top.
She's right. It is lonely at the top. Aren't predators like serial killers, even eating their friends at the slightest inconvenience? Lonely at the top. Is this what life is all about? The dog-eat-dog Darwinian meat grinder? Lonely at the top.
I've got it.
What is it?
What's the most flamboyant, flashiest, loudest creature in nature that nobody would mess with?
Okay, students, I want to know the answer.
Ooh, pick me. Ooh, pick me.
Caroline, tell us the answer.
Poison dart frog.